You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. Oh, of course there has been backlash against the Portland Trailblazers of the Marxist NBA of China for hiring Chauncey Billups. Chauncey was a hell of a good basketball player and has spent some time as an assistant, particularly with the Clippers recently. Well, there was a big movement out there to try to get either Kara Lawson or Becky Hammon as a female head basketball coach in the NBA. We know that movement is, generally speaking, always led by social justice warriors out there, right? We know it's not always led because of qualifications or because of the qualifications of the candidate. Now, I said Becky Hammon and Kara Lawson look like they had a resume that might qualify them for the job, but if a team deems somebody else is more qualified or is given a glowing recommendation from somebody versus somebody else, that whoever's the best candidate for the job should get the job. Now, oddly enough, Chauncey Billups is a black man, and social justice warriors were outraged that he got the job. That's a black dude. Interesting. It's interesting how we pick and choose our battles, isn't it, in the social justice virtue signaling community? Well, it seems that the Spurs may not be such big fans of Becky Hammon's performance behind the scenes, and that is what influenced Chauncey Billups getting the job. Very quickly, I am wearing our Wuhan James shirt. That's right. Taking my talents to China. blackandwhitenetwork.com. Got that good old face on there and covered by the Chinese dollar. And I can't tell you how great that Chinese dollar came covering LaChina's mouth. Right now, you can grab that bad boy out of the merch store. This is the last day for the flash sale. Our biggest discount ever, 23% off anything in the merch store. Use promo code Gwen Sucks, S-U-X, number 1, all one word, Gwen Sucks, S-U-X, 1, to get 23% off last day. My God, Black and White Sports fans, you guys have been showing your ass when it comes to participating in this flash sale. Man, merch is flying out of the store right now. Great job. As always, we love you guys. You guys rock. And make sure you subscribe to our podcast, which has also doubled its growth. In the last 9 days, we have doubled our the amount of plays we get on our podcast. Great work, guys, as always. Jeez, what a great bunch of supporters we have for this channel and this movement. Let's get to this story. It's from Pro Basketball Talk. No, I can't find Mike Florio in this story, but I looked. Trailblazers received less than glowing feedback from Spurs on Becky Hammon. Imagine that. Imagine that. The curtain's getting peeled back. A lot of people believe Spurs assistant coach Becky Hammon, already a pioneer in the profession, here we go with NBC Media, is overdue as the NBA's first female head coach. What about Kara Lawson? What about her? Trailblazers owner Jody Allen reportedly supported Hammon. That's right, the owner may have wanted Hammon as opposed to Chauncey Billups. Hammon was considered a finalist, but Portland hired Chauncey Billups, not Hammon. Get this from Bleacher Report. Hammon impressed Portland officials and was generally liked among the staffers, sources said. But when Portland reached out for intel from San Antonio figures, the background on Hammon was not nearly as complimentary pertaining to various aspects of day-to-day coaching responsibilities. Wow, that's a bomb. That sentiment has been echoed by sources around the league. Blazers personnel then cast doubt Hammon was the candidate to steer the ship through such waters with Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard was reportedly antsy before Portland chose Billups. The best way Portland can keep Lillard happy is winning, and that means hiring the best coach possible. It says, we obviously admire Becky. She did a great job making it. As far as the owner in the process isn't easy. She made it all the way to the ownership level, which is an endorsement. So there they are. They're trying to CYA themselves, Portland is. But that tells you right there, and this is why hiring for any reason other than qualifications, other than who is best for the job, no color, no gender, best person for the job. That's why Mike D'Antoni keeps getting looks. Why? People always bitch and complain and throw a fit, but D'Antoni wins basketball games. He does. He's a winner, okay? That's why he will get another job, and they'll be mad because he's a white dude, okay? Now, it should be it's interesting to note also, Becky Hammon and Kara Lawson was part of that campaign on the billboard in Celtics land by a nutrition company that wanted them to hire a woman, was trying to push Brad Stevens toward hiring a woman. And I think the Celtics made the right choice. Ime Udoka looks like a potential quality future head coach and had a really good resume. We all know about Chauncey Billups, right? Especially as a player. I mean, he was a junkyard dog, okay? So that tells you right there, the Spurs didn't even think. Look, when a report comes out and they say, "Oh, the Spurs doesn't think she's doing a very good job of her day-to-day coaching duties," and guess what? Sources around the league have heard the same thing. Okay, when you can back channel and get confirmation. Look, we've got an entertainment channel. I've got sources connected to Lucasfilm, okay? When I get the same story from two different sources, there's a good chance that's actually happening, okay? Two different sources that don't know each other, that have proved who they are, and it matches up. Oh, you got some factual goings-on in that situation. So Becky Hammon doesn't have as good a rep as the social justice community would lead you to believe, and I think it's very interesting that the Spurs kind of dogged her out. Wow. Peace. I'm out. Till next.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.